Hey everyone, I am 37 weeks pregnant and a few days, so my baby is due any minute now. So I've been gathering things for my hospital bag. I've looked at different lists and looked at all different types of videos, and this is kind of what I came up with. I did err on the side of being more of a minimalist because I didn't want to pack too many things, as I've heard the hospital has a lot of items. So I'd love to hear from any other more experienced mothers if you think this is enough things or if you think I should pack more. Please leave any comments down below for any of your input. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So let's start off with items that I think will be useful during actual labor and delivery. Nightlight lamp from Amazon, and it's a touch lamp. It gets brighter and dimmer depending on when you long touch it, and it's very nice for middle of the night feeds, getting in and out of bed during the middle of the night and not wanting to have really bright overhead lighting. And I think this will help the baby stay asleep, the environment during the nighttime, and then also this kind of ambient lighting will just have a calming effect during labor itself. It also has a hook, so this is very nice. It can be hung or it can just stand on its own. So very versatile type of lamp. I opted out of a sound machine because I just don't think it's necessary, and I don't think that I'm going to be using it a lot at home. Right now we just have a dimmable nightlight. I also have a fan. This fan is actually going to be used on her stroller because she is a summer baby. It'll definitely be hot when we're on our walks, so these little legs will fold onto the stroller. But I thought this would also be very useful in the hospital during labor. I think I do tend to run a bit hot, so I think this fan will be really nice and cooling while I'm actually in labor. It's rechargeable and it actually has 3 different settings. I can already tell this feels really nice right now. So I know during labor it will feel amazing. Okay, another electronic I have is ring light that is attachable to your phone, to your camera. I think we will be taking photos or videos either during birth or after birth. I'm sure the lighting is not the greatest in the hospital, so I do have this portable ring light that has 3 different settings. So I need to make sure to charge all 3 of these items, so they've just kind of been sitting on my chargers so that I can just take them out when I start going into labor. Okay, some other things for labor that I have here is a 10-foot charger. I'm bringing this because I don't know if my labor will be quick or slow. If it's slow, then I'll definitely have some downtime, so I will need a charger to charge my phone. I actually took a maternity tour. The charger outlets are actually really far from the bed, so they recommended a extra long charger. So I have a extra long fast charger that I got from Amazon. I also have a comb. I have a wide tooth comb and a smaller comb. Labor combs are pretty popular to help distract from contractions and pain from labor. I'll definitely be utilizing these during labor when I want to distract myself from the pain. Although I am choosing to do an epidural, so I guess I won't be needing those after I get an epidural. But before that, when I want labor to continue and progress on its own without an epidural, then I'll use those combs. Next, I have a pack of hair ties because I know that my hair will be all over the place. So this is from Target. Next, I have an eye mask. I will want to get some rest. This is actually from a Delta free package they gave me on the flight. So I'm just going to be using this as my eye mask I think this will also be handy for afterbirth when me and my husband need to get some rest. I didn't want to get earplugs because I want to be able to hear my baby cry, start learning her cues for feeding. So this is kind of going to be my toiletry bag. I haven't packed much in here yet because I'm just going to pack all of my toiletries kind of last minute. I will also be packing my makeup. I want to look pretty for after photos. I also have an Owala. I typically use my straw Owala, but I wanted to use a Owala water bottle without a straw. I have heard that the straw can produce air in your stomach. I don't want to feel more uncomfortable with air and gas in my stomach. So I just have the pour top Owala that I will be drinking and hydrating myself with during and after labor. This might be extra, but I did bring a soft toilet paper roll. I think hospital toilet paper seems to be rough and scratchy, so I think that's the last thing I want after giving birth. The Freedom Mom Peri bottle is something I've heard is really nice. I was watching actually a labor and delivery nurse video, and she said that the bottles at the hospital do not have this hook. It's kind of like, I guess, kind of like a bidet, so that when you go to the bathroom, it doesn't sting as much. So I got this Freedom Mom Peri bottle. There were a lot of other Freedom Mom items that I thought could be useful, but I decided to just be a minimalist and just get the Peri bottle. So hopefully this is enough. And since we're on the postpartum recovery type of items, I have some poise pads, some large pads, and I also have some diapers. So these are actually Amazon diapers, maternity postpartum diapers. I am not sure which one I will be using because I've heard some people like the pads and some people like the diapers. So I just brought a few of both so that I have options. I know the hospital will probably have one or the other, but I just want to be prepared. So I'm going to pack both here. And I know I have diapers here, but I did pack extra underwear, regular big underwear, and then 2 pairs of socks as well. I also have leggings with the pads and the diaper and everything going on. Maternity leggings are going to be useful to keep everything in and up and not loose. After labor and delivery, I know that women are instructed to take a shower. So I have shower shoes, flip-flops. This is a size 8. I'm typically a size 6.5, but this actually fits me right now because my feet are super swollen at the moment. I know they'll get even more swollen after labor and delivery. But yes, these are my shower shoes, and then afterwards, just walking around comfy shoes. I also have a cotton gown that is fully buttoned down here. This will be good for skin-to-skin contact with the baby or breastfeeding, and I think just changing into a cuter nightgown after labor will just make me feel a little bit more human. I know during labor you can get really dirty and there's a lot of fluids everywhere, so I didn't want to buy a specific hospital gown because I can probably just ask for new ones, throw away old ones at the hospital, the ones that are disposable. So I just opted for after labor outfits. In a similar vein, I have a cotton robe from Parachute. This was actually given to me by my sister years ago. I think this will be really useful for, again, skin-to-skin contact or breastfeeding. If I don't feel like wearing this nightgown, then I will just wear this robe or vice versa. Again, I wanted to give myself options without packing too many things. Heating pad as well. After labor, your uterus starts to contract. The nurses also do a fundus massage, I believe is what it's called. Eventually, it takes about 6 weeks for the uterus to return to its original size, but I heard the after labor contractions, when that is occurring, can be extremely painful. heat can be so useful during my cramps. I think I will have to bring an extra long extension cord to plug this in as well. So fun things for baby. I have an electric nail file since babies can come out of the womb with long scraggly fingernails, or so I've heard. I've already plugged this in with battery, so it's ready to use. And then in terms of blankets and swaddles, I have one Velcro swaddle, which has little bunnies and animals on it. I also have striped checkered swaddle blanket that can either just be used for pictures or can be used to actually swaddle the baby. I think the hospital has swaddles, but I don't think they're striped and cute like this Pottery Barn one. We have a couple outfit options. So this bundle here is the newborn option. She has a long onesie, short bodysuit. It says the cutest of the bunch with a picture of grapes, and then some pants to cover her booty if we're taking pictures. It's hard to tell exactly how large they're going to be. So I also have a 0 to 3 month bundle of clothing here. Here we have kind of a button snap top strawberry onesie. We have a ruffle shirt. Since this is an open bottom, we have some pants here. Again, another cute option for flowers if we are not feeling the ruffles. And then we have a more comfy onesie here. I'm so excited to see her, dress her, take pictures. We also have a couple hats here, a more floral hat and then a striped hat. So we have two options. These are pretty tiny. I don't know if they'll fit her head, but bringing them just in case. I also have a small pair of shoes. I don't know how big her feet are going to be. They actually look pretty large, so I'm not sure about that, but bringing them just in case. So that's for the baby's going home outfit. I also have a few breastfeeding materials, necessities. So I got nursing pads. If you start leaking milk, I know a lot of women actually don't produce a lot of milk in the first few days. I am trying to stay realistic and just understand that it can be different for everyone. So I may or may not produce any milk. So we'll see about that. But I just bought these nursing pads just in case. I also have two nursing bras here. And they clip on and off. I know there are different types of nursing bras, but I think I needed kind of the one with more support. The ones that are more like bralettes that you can kind of just like pull on and off here seemed also really comfortable, but again, I think this would work better for me. And then I also have silverettes. The silver nursing cups, I've heard, are really useful and can heal anything that's going on due to poor latch. They are a little pricey, but I'm hoping they're worth it so that I can continue my breastfeeding. I also have cream. I don't know how to pronounce that, but these are baby safe. Basically apply before showering, and you don't need to remove it prior to breastfeeding because it is, again, safe for baby. My husband has his own hospital bag he's got going, but I did prepare some, like 2 snacks. I know we can get snacks around the hospital, and the hospital cafeteria has snacks as well. One of my favorite snacks are peanut butter crackers. They have a good amount of protein just to snack on after birth if it's like the middle of the night and nothing's open. Also have these protein bars, coconut chocolate protein bars, simple ingredients like egg whites, dates, and nuts. I also have this My Breast Friend pillow. It's pretty large, and actually I don't think it's gonna fit in my suitcase, but I think I will be bringing it into the car so my husband can grab it after delivery. I think hospitals can sometimes be short on pillows, or so I've read. So it's a good idea to bring pillows to help with breastfeeding, to position the baby in a specific way. I think this will be useful to kind of get used to how to breastfeed on this pillow before I come home. I do hope I get a lactation consultant. I might have to ask for that. I do have Tux and Dermaplast in my postpartum recovery cart at home. I don't think I will need it at the hospital because I think they have a lot at the hospital. Let me know if you think I should bring it or not. Let me know again, please, if I'm missing anything or if you think I should leave anything out because it's just taking up space. I'd love to know your thoughts. Please leave it in the comments below. So I'm really excited about the next couple of weeks, what that'll bring, when I'll be going into labor. But anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!